Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest, many online, and this is our flagship online event. This is our online fair. We started running these, gosh, this year, I guess it's going to be 6 years ago in January 2019. Is that right? So long ago, and I'm excited to be doing this with you just about once a month throughout this entire time. We have 20 practitioners that are here tonight. We're going to be offering our work to you by answering questions in the or answering questions in this main room during the first hour. And then practitioners will be offering all kinds of things in their breakout rooms throughout the evening. Maybe let me share on screen super briefly what's going on for those of you that are newer and haven't seen us before. An easy way online that you can see what's going on tonight is if you go to jointhefair.com and scroll down. I'll show you what this looks like right now. And just scroll down here. This is how you can get back in Zoom if you lose us in Zoom. And this is one of our upcoming events. And tonight, this is information on all the practitioners that are here tonight at the fair. You can see their breakout room numbers in red for what they'll be doing later. And then during the fair, this dark blue section is what they're offering tonight. And you can see it in a number of different ways. So here, for example, for Rosemary is what Rosemary is offering and her name and her contact info and any of her specials. And sorry, I gotta mute someone. Too hard to do this all at once at the moment, but let's see. So you can also see past this poster of everyone. These are the scheduled talks that are happening tonight. So we're going to do the intuitive panel here in just a couple minutes. And then all the different talks that are happening throughout the night, different kinds of things. Some are educational talks, some are Q&A, some are sessions that you can do for a low price while other people watch for free. And then we have ongoing offerings throughout the evening. And so you can look at jointhefair.com and see all of these. Throughout the fair, we also have a fair schedule breakout room where you can see all this information. All right, great. Let's see. So let's have the practitioners start introducing themselves so you know who they are and who's with you tonight. And I'm just going to choose an order and we'll go and I'll start rotating everyone on the screen. And then we're going to be answering questions from the audience. If you know you'd like to ask us a question tonight, please put your hand in chat. I know see Arca has her hand up and might be because she wants to ask a question. So just let us know if that's what it is. I'll be putting basic information about what we're doing tonight in the chat too. So yeah, let me know in chat if you want to ask a question of the panel that we're going to do, and then I'll get you in line. All right, Susanna, I've got you at the front, and then Rosemary, and then Kelsey. So let's just go in that order. Susanna, you got a minute. Tell us what you do.
All right, I'm Susanna with Dragonfly Holistic, where transformations are possible. Tonight, I'm offering a interactive consultation and soul clearing into the collective imbalance of the feminine archetype with 2 talks and consultations on the token female, and the other talk is on the 7 feminine archetypes that includes all genders. My prices are $15 for the consultation and $35 to clear on a soul level if you choose to go there. The collective is a screen that mirrors back to us what is in balance and what is not in balance. The invitation is to work with the imbalance that we're experiencing and being played out in our culture and in our media. For example, the must be glamorous to have value, you must be glamorous, you must be a model, you must be beautiful, you must be thin. And now it's like big boobs and big butts and all that dynamic. So it takes away from who we are inside. And we need to focus what's going on inside of ourselves. So that's my offerings tonight. There's also more to it that we'll be working with in the discussion and the talk. That, again, the whole screen, the screen that's outside is within us as well. So working with that. So I look forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you. We've got Rosemary, Kelsey, and then Jennifer. Let's get you unmuted.
That always works. Hello, my beautiful beings of light. I'm Rosemary Davis, and I represent a community of spiritual healers and energy practitioners who focus on your spiritual health and well-being. We do this through education, practice, and your personal expression. I myself am an author and ordained minister, and I really enjoy focusing on working with people about their relationships, whether it's through family, friends, or significant others. But we also focus on energy transmission through Jorei, Reiki, towel hands calligraphy, and a various variety of other things, including we're bringing on some readers and some I'm going blank all of a sudden. Some channelers. So I'm excited about 2025. Tonight, I'll be in room 25 and we'll be working with helping you reach a deeper connection with your personal divinity and trying to help you develop steps to manifest the future that you want to have. And I'm offering all of the participants this evening 50% off of a one-to-one session with me if they schedule with me during my website at adragonspath.com. I'll be in room 11. I'm looking forward to talking with you.
Thanks, Rosemary. Next, we've got Kelsey, then Jennifer, then Mike.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kelsey. I'm a holistic health practitioner and intuitive healer specializing in helping people who are new to holistic and natural healing. My journey began with my own dramatic healing. I have overcome chronic fatigue, asthma, brain fog, depression, CPTSD, and trauma through natural and intuitive methods. Now I combine plant-based nutrition, energy work, and intuitive insights to guide others on their path to better health and emotional balance. And during this fair, I'm offering personalized health readings where I use intuitive techniques to uncover energetics or health imbalances and provide tailored insights for your next steps towards your wellness. And I help you to feel lighter, clearer, more aligned, and live in your truth. So I'd love to connect with those who resonate with that. Come and stop by.
Thanks so much, Kelsey. We've got Jennifer, then Mike, then Matt.
Good evening, afternoon, morning. I'm not sure where everybody's calling in from. Thank you for joining us, my splendid friends. I will be in room 7 this evening, and I'm going to offer a free talk about energy use. We're going to discuss grounding, building energy, focusing energy, some of the ways that you can learn to do these things. And then after that, I'm offering tarot readings. I've been doing tarot for 30 years, and I've been mentoring and teaching people on their spiritual path for about 15 years. So I look forward to meeting you and building a relationship.
Thanks so much. Next, we've got Mike, then Matt, then Cynthia.
Hi, my name is Mike Hernandez. My expertise is in the tarot, and I've been doing tarot readings for 16 years. My readings provide you with discovery, guidance, and peace of mind for yourself or any issues you may have. They illuminate the things about you or your issues that you may not know or are just not seeing, provide paths and options on what you can do about your current situation, and provide you with the serenity that comes from knowing that you now have a good idea on how to move forward. I'm doing a session called The Future in Tarot, Predictions versus Forecast in room 10 at 5:15. I'm doing tarot Q&A throughout the fair, so bring me any and all of your tarot questions. I'm doing general 3-card readings for $15 and private readings at $30 for 10 minutes. To learn more about me or to book a reading at a later date, please visit my website at justenoughtarot.com. I hope you have a great time here at the fair. Have fun, and look forward to seeing you.
Thanks so much, Mike. We've got Matt and Cynthia, and then Alina.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Young. I'm an international speaker, healer, oracle author, coach, minister who's been traveling the world the last 10 years doing physical hands-on healing, seeing blinds eyed open, broken bones healed, back pain gone, 20 years of whatever. Pretty fun stuff. Even got a guy who was in the hospital dying of COVID on a ventilator out of there a week later. So yeah, lots of fun stories. Today I'll be doing a talk on angels, how to work with them. And if you want any, you want to do future work, you can find me at newcastleoracle.com or at one of the local MeWe fairs. So good to meet you guys.
Great. Thanks so much, Matt. We've got Cynthia, Alina, and then Angela.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cynthia Okimoto, a New York dog nanny and Little Miss Pet Psychic. I've been working with pets professionally for the past 15 years. I am a Reiki master, holistic dog trainer, and pet psychic. Tonight, I'll be talking about what dogs say and what they really mean in room number 4. We will be exploring what your dog is really trying to communicate using a needs-based model that I created. After the talk, you and your pet can have a 10-minute reading healing for $12.
Thanks so much, Cynthia, Alina, Angela, and then Celestial Mystic Christina.
Hi, my name is Alina, and I am a Symbolon Astrological Oracle reader, and I will be offering the general free by donation readings in my room the whole time while I'm in there, the room number 1. And I will offer the discounted personal private readings at $8 for 3 cards and $24 for a 12-card zodiac wheel reading. So I'll be in room number 1. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Alina. Then we have Angela, Celestial Mystic Christina, and Sheila.
Hello, everyone. I'm Angela. I'm a Peruvian shamanic practitioner. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing a fire ceremony in room 16 this evening to help you release anything you want to leave in 2024 and plant seeds for what's to come in 2025. So I look forward to working with you later this evening.
Thank you, Angela. We've got Celestial Mystic Christina, Reverend Sheila, and then Jenny.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christina of Crystal Quartz, and I am a celestial mystic who is here to teach and guide people with understanding their multidimensional nature, whether it's through intuitive readings that will empower you with understanding your divine blueprint, or by performing energy healing sessions that recalibrate and activate your DNA. I am of service to you as your messenger from the divine to get you back to wholeness. Today, I will be speaking on the topic of awakening your divine blueprint, which is energy, crystals, and celestial guidance. So join me there to learn about my services and how I can assist you where you're at on the journey. Also, I'll be doing mini celestial essence reports for $10 all night in the room 15. Basically using your Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn placements to learn your soul purpose and gifts. Also, if you provide me your email, I'll send you that information so you'll have it forever. In addition, up until New Year, so 1125, I will be doing 50% off my energy healing sessions and the full celestial essence readings for all practitioners and participants in the fair today. So I'm looking forward to teaching my talk and also jumping in everyone's different rooms and learning what everyone does. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Christina. We've got Sheila, then Jenny, then Brenda, then Crystal, then DoveLight, then Mary. So go ahead, Sheila.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm Reverend Sheila Scott. Today, I'm going to be talking about distance clearing for haunted places with the help of the higher spiritual forces, including angels, archangels, Master Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. I will be talking in my room about ghosts, spirits, poltergeists. If anybody has any questions, I welcome your questions about these things. And at 9:15 Eastern Time, I will be giving a talk about clearing haunted places at a distance with the help of the higher spiritual forces. I will be in room 18. I welcome anybody to come in and ask questions. It's free. Also, I will be here to answer your questions about superconscious hypnosis. I do that now. I don't use any other form of hypnosis except for the superconscious hypnosis, which I find to be tremendously healing. Superconscious hypnosis can be done over Zoom. So I have clients all over the world. And please feel free to ask questions about how superconscious hypnosis can help you. The clearing of haunted places at a distance is by donation. I'm giving a discount for my superconscious hypnosis sessions. Oh, sorry. And it's now $88.88. Originally $111. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Sheila. We've got Jenny, Brenda, Crystal, and DoveLight.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jenny St. Clair, and I am a psychic, intuitive, spiritual guide. I've been doing readings, for over 25 years, and I've also taught people how to do this kind of work as well. I'm also a traditional counselor and coach, and I've also just started delving into somatic healing. So there's a lot that I bring to any session, and it kind of depends on what you bring and what you're interested in. I've definitely had some people in the last couple of years who just cleared a bunch of stuff and then found their awesome partner. But there have been also activations and a whole bunch of fun things that happen during these sessions. Today, I'm offering a 10-minute reading for $15. It's free to listen in the room, so it's a group thing. If you're interested in pursuing a one-on-one reading with me after the fair, I am offering a 50% discount on my readings. And also, if you purchase 4, then you get 1 free if you do that before January 15th. So I will be in room 17, and I'm so excited to work with you if you feel drawn to me. Hope you're having a great time, and I know you're going to get everything that you need at this fair.
Thanks so much, Jenny. We've got Brenda, Crystal, and DoveLight, and then Mary.
Thank you. I'm Brenda Asterino, author, artist, certified medium, psychic, energy worker. Energy includes, started with Reiki, then like martial arts, perspectives better, went to healing light and healing touch methods. I'll be in room 2. What I'm going to talk about today is our experiences I've had with other beings, how that interaction affected me, what I learned about relationships and integration, and how people can prepare if they want those kinds of interactions, how they, just the different perspectives of how they may want to approach it. That's room 2 at 5:15. I am not offering any readings today, but if you want to contact me at the information I'll put in the chat, you can say that you were at the MeWe fair and get a 20% discount through January. Thank you.
Thanks, Brenda. We've got Crystal, and then DoveLight, and then Mary.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm the multiverse frequency. I do mediumship with past loved ones and pets. I also do mediumship with alive pets and live loved ones. So if you're trying to communicate with somebody you haven't seen or they can't verbally communicate with you, I am able to access their energy and conversate. I also do energy work, clearing, house blessing, all that good stuff. So happy to have you guys here today. I am doing 15 minutes for $15, whatever that may be. And I hope you enjoy yourself. This is a lot of fun. Lorelai, thank you again. Hope to see you in my room. I think it's room 5. I don't know.
There's a bunch going on, and there's a schedule. All right. Next, we've got DoveLight and Mary. And thanks, Crystal.
Happy holidays. Good evening, everybody. My name's DoveLight. You can find me at DoveLight Oracle. You can just put it in any search engine and I'll appear at DoveLight Oracle. I'm just a regular person. I'm just a child of the divine, child of God, just like everybody else. I'm very intuitive. I'm also related to the work in the energy healing, sound healing, shamanism, tarot, or spiritual readings. I work with angelic realm, past life regressions. And today I will be doing a free talk at 6 p.m. about messages from your spirit guide. We get like a mini group readings, but we also going to talk about what are the spirit guides? So how do you receive message from a spirit guide? So that will be very beautiful. I'm also doing individual specific questions by donation. So please come by. And I do have a next special. I'm going to start a meditation course on January 18. And if you sign up through the MeWe Fair community, you can have a half an hour free reading with me. You can find everything at DoveLightOracle.com. And actually, somebody was saying this, but it's such a beautiful time to close cycles as 2025 is leaving. So what an amazing gift with all these wonderful people to get some insight, Right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, DoveLight. And next, we've got Mary.
Hi, my name is Mary Sweeney, and I do energy work. It really grew out of just a lifetime of having intuitive experiences. But then I pursued some formal training in something called UN method, which is a method by which you can focus reading energy in order to remove blockages in that energy that are contributing to problems in your life, whatever they may be, or something you may want to change or something you may want to grow in relation to. I am going to be giving a talk today related to the work that I do for a living, which is teaching primitive skills. A lot of my energy work has grown out of my relationship with nature, because being in nature has essentially turned up the volume on my awareness and made me much more aware of my own state of consciousness and how my brain operates and how that is affecting what I'm picking up around me. And I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about talking about this sort of thing, I'm really thinking about not just intuition, but merely being, and how magical being can be by putting you in places you didn't expect to be that are just what you were looking for. So there's this way of operating in the world where your own state of consciousness can be informing you about your process and what you're paying attention to and what you should be paying attention to, that will support the development of a greater sense of intuitive knowing and trusting in your being. So that's what I'll be talking about later today.
Thanks, Mary. So this is the collection of everybody that we have here at the fair. If you didn't get a chance to watch all of us, you can see a video intro of us at our MeWe Fair's website too. MeWe Fair's Facebook page, there's a video of us. Okay, great. Well, so we are going to switch over to our intuitive panel. So in our intuitive panel, we answer questions from you, the audience. We answer questions on anything. It's great if you ask us a personal question, just like you would at a private session. It allows us to really support you. It allows us to give a demonstration to everybody of what we do, give a chance for everybody to learn. This is also a great chance for all of you in the audience, and really all of us practitioners, we get to do this too. We get to practice expanding and opening our intuition, because we as practitioners, we come up with stuff in very different ways. And so all of us get a chance to see, how would we answer this question? So if you're in the audience, you might want to scribble and take notes, anything that has your attention while we're doing this. You might have information come through to you before the person even starts talking, and find out if what comes through you is similar to the way that we answer. And of course, you might have relevant things come through that we happen to not mention. Yeah, so let's see. And I invite you all to learn from all that's asked and all that's answered, whether or not you are asking a question. And it sounds like there's something strange in the chat that I get to go figure out in a moment. Well, let's see. So we have a couple of questions in line from Erica, not sure, and Marcel. So you're invited to come up here on the panel if you want. And I'd say, I've just mentioned your names, but in general, you can ask a question confidentially if you want to, by writing your question in the chat, telling me you don't want to come on screen, you don't want me to share your name, etc., and I can read out your question. Or you can just ask your question from the audience, or you can actually come up here and be on video with us. So it gives us a chance to see you and get to know who you are better. All right, and I see Todd is answering your question. Oh, okay. All right, great. So let's see. So let me go find Erica, and I can bring you up on screen if you want to do that. And we've got a nice, great big group tonight, so I got to find you. You need to have your video on if you want to come up on screen. Are you still here? Okay, let's see. Erica, are you there? And I got to figure out if you're still in the room. All right, it should be. Oh, there you are. Okay, you should be here. Let me see if I can find where you are, and I'll get you up. Yeah, so if you know ahead of time you're going to be asking a question, if you can get your video on so it brings you up towards the front, that would help me speed everything along when it's your turn. All right, well, I unfortunately can't seem to find you. Erica, can you just unmute? It'll bring you to the front, maybe for me too. All right, great. Start saying what your question is.
I'm wondering if I will find someone soon, someone who will stay and complement my life.
Okay, great. Yeah, thanks for your question. So practitioners, if you'd like to answer, raise your hands in Zoom so I know that you're ready. Susanna, I assume you got your hand up because you got ready with an answer already. Let me get you here on screen if you're not up here already. And just around 45 seconds, I will let you know when your time is running out. So just finish up, and then we'll have the next person in line give you an answer. So you'll get several answers for each question. All right, Susanna.
Oh, that was an accident. I don't have anything right now.
Oh, okay, not ready. Okay, who's got some information here for Erica? And how do I pronounce your name? Is it Erica?
Erica.
Erica. Okay, great. And I guess you asked is, yeah, will you find love soon? I guess. So a lot of us don't make predictions about specific things in time. So that's one thing. So
Okay.
I'm a matchmaker and I'm an eye reader. So let me tap into your eyes. Yeah, I guess I didn't introduce myself. I'm Lorelai. I'm an intuitive eye reader and matchmaker, and body psychology coach. And then, yeah, so you look like you bring a very loving presence to everything that you do. I feel a lot of love and care and connection to people in your space. And so probably one of your journeys has been learning to love yourself deeply and prioritize yourself in your own life. And so the more that you do that, the more resonating your energy is to bring in really good people for you. And so I'd really focused on that and continuing on the self-love journey. And I think that's how you'll find great people. So it's not a prediction of when, but I feel like you're doing a really great job stepping in on that journey. All right, we've got Mike and Jenny with answers. So go ahead, Mike.
Thank you.
So me? Okay.
Yeah, you.
The one thing I get that's most important for you to do is to deal with any heartaches that you have right now and put them behind you. Because it still seems like you've got a little bit going there. And until you really deal with that, you can't move on. Right.
Okay.
And what's interesting is that the heartache is not so much emotional anymore. It's just in your head. Right. You have to just finally reconcile anything you've got in your head and say, okay, here it is. Here's the reality. I'm dealing with it. Boom, done. Move on. Once it's gone, right? I often say that the past is behind you. You can't deal with it anymore. The
Right.
future is amorphous. It's going to depend a lot on what's going on that affects it. So really, the only thing you have to deal with is the present, right? So if you can deal with stuff in the present, get it behind you, you're in a much better situation of moving forward. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Next, we've got Jenny and then Brenda.
Hi, Erica.
Hi.
I love your question. I saw it immediately when you typed that in, so glad you're here. I'm actually seeing a couple of things in your space energetically. First, there is a point of pain that is in your body, and that is from a childhood thing. And it has to deal with who didn't stay in your life. And that is some pain, but it has also created kind of some somatic wiring for what you're attracted to and who you're attracted to. So oftentimes it tends to be those people who don't stay. And so there's a bit of healing there that can happen kind of on that somatic or physical, like nervous system level, but also emotional and energetic level. And then the other thing that I'm seeing is that there's kind of like this fuzzy charcoal gray energy that's kind of in that bubble that surrounds you, that energy bubble.
Mhm.
And it creates, it was there. It was a very sweet adaptive thing for you to do. It was to filter, it was trying to filter through people who are helpful or not, but it's just out of date. So just a little bit of energy clearing on some of those things.
Okay. And then you do the energy clearing for that?
I can, but we'll do it together.
Okay.
Great. And Brenda.
Can you hear me okay, Mike?
I can.
Okay, I'll try to speak up. I agree with everything people have told you. I think there is someone. And can I ask how old you are?
51.
So I would guess, an educated guess here, 3 to 4 years. He might come in sooner, but I don't think he's ready.
Okay.
He's as bullheaded as you are. So you're going to have to give him some leeway.
Oh, good.
Self, and they'll come at some point, there'll come a meeting of the minds and then a meeting of the heart.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you. I am very stubborn. Good job.
Great, great. And then Rosemary, did you have something you wanted to share, or you were just applauding one of the comments responses?
I did want to respond, but apparently I've
Go
got
ahead.
a bunch of other wrong kind of emojis. But I love I love your question, Erica. I do agree with having blocks that kind of keep us from allowing people to love us. So one of the things I want to recommend is that you begin to prepare yourself for that love. Just remembering that you do deserve love. and that you are a loving individual and you love to share love. And you'll begin to start doing that in relationships that don't have to become romantic, but it will develop a closeness with yourself and those around you. And that person that's looking to connect with you in a loving way will see an opening to allow himself to come into him or herself to come into your sphere and feel that they won't just be rejected because you've got up that shield. But again, preparing yourself for love and just being loving, it will expand to reach that person that's out there for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much for your question. Thanks for getting us started. And we're on to the next. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe we have one more answer for you. I got down a little too fast. Okay, let's see. Matt. I'm going to bring Matt up on screen and I'll see if I can get you back up on screen in a second here too. Go ahead, Matt. And then we'll go on to the
Yeah,
next
so
question.
just really quick. So I've seen like a long line of kind of dudes that expect you to take care of them and all that kind of stuff. And what I would just encourage you to do is find that person that has the right energy. It could even be a woman who has the qualities that you want. And I would say date more of who you are or who you want to be versus kind of what you've had. And so I see like 3 options that are going to come up this year for you. So I just want to encourage you. The main thing is get around that energy of somebody who is trustworthy, has character and integrity, because I think that's been the thing that's been lacking for some of your potential possibilities in the past. So there you go.
And you're right on, because yeah, I keep finding people who just want me to do stuff, and I want someone to be with. So yeah, you're right on.
It's great. I want to say this goes back to the self-love. You love you. Of course, you're not going to compromise yourself to do something like that. So you get out of there real fast before you're ever even in. All right.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Erica. All right.
And
Let's see.
then
So
how do
Nikki.
I get back to the chat to find who all just read me? Like,
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. So, oh goodness, the chat. That's so. I'm going to put the list of all the practitioners in the chat again.
okay.
And I might be able to write in afterwards. Actually, practitioners, I'm going to put in the list. And if you just responded, go ahead and say your name. And if you want, say a little bit of like, what you said. And that way she can find you afterwards if she wants more. And we're going on to
Yes,
the next
please.
question. All right, great. So we got Marcel, Paula, and then Aaron and Gabby in line. So Marcel, oh, there you are. Let's bring you up. Okay, great. What is your question?
So I've been actively looking for a new job for the past 2 or 3 months now. I'm just curious if I'll be offered a good job soon.
All right, great. And then who has some answers for you? And it's just a little tricky for some of us to get answers in time. Some of us do that, and some of us talk about pathways and options and things you can do to influence the time. I guess I would say self-affirmations are going to be really good for you. So really affirming yourself and appreciating yourself, because it just looks like your energy has gotten a bit low and you've been a bit like frustrated. And so you've turned some of the energy in on yourself. And the more that you appreciate yourself and affirm yourself and keep yourself in a positive place, I think that you will increase the likelihood that you will find something soon. So let's see, we've got Rosemary and DoveLight. So go ahead, Rosemary, and then DoveLight's next.
Hi there. Career advancement is such a block for most of us. I like to recommend that we use our manifestation abilities. And as Lorelei said, affirmations, but I think it's really important that we kind of look at it from the end. What do we want to do? And then visualize ourselves doing that. And whether it's, talking to a group of people or helping, others expand their own lives, see yourself doing that. And opportunities will come up that you may not have even thought about. And I can really get into this deep, but primarily thinking what it is that you want to do, if you want to speak, or if you want to be in an office somewhere, if you want to be in management, see yourself actually doing those kinds of things. And what will happen is opportunities will come up that you didn't even expect. You might see an ad in a paper, or a friend might have an opportunity that is available. So see yourself visualizing your position from the end, not what do you want to do, but see yourself actually doing what you enjoy doing.
Great. All right. DoveLight is next. Oh, we got a whole line of people. All right. So we've got DoveLight, Crystal, and then Alina, Christina, Mike, and we'll probably go to the next question. All right. So people are popping out. Who just had their hand up? That DoveLight, I think. Go ahead.
Hi, thank you so much for your question. I feel like there is high probabilities for two possibilities of new jobs that are coming into your way because you earned them. They're telling me that you are ready. You do have the abilities, you have the skills. Perhaps you have to also follow your intuition because this moment in transition for the next new job, new project that you want to have is also for you to live your bliss, to have some peace, some time for yourself. And of course, we're going to have to pay the bills and all that. But trust me, you have two possibilities coming up. Don't get like sad because they're not coming as fast as quickly as you have. It is a moment also at the same time to go back to yourself spiritually and own it that you can live a life with a job that resonate with your values. We perhaps not necessarily had that in the past. But follow your intuition, especially when you're applying for jobs, because there is something in there, like two possibilities and they're coming your way. Once again, they're saying you're ready to do this change, you're ready to do this position because you have the skills, experience, and value in what you do. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, DoveLight. Next, we have Crystal.
Hey, so the messages that I got was computer tech, cybersecurity, Google certificates, and for you to put in the app, even if you're not qualified, and then government. And what it was showing me was you're on a wood table and you're using a blue pen either to do a background check or an application. So even if you feel like you're not qualified, please pursue that one.
Great. Thanks, Crystal. Next, we've got Alina.
I'll try to be as quick as I can. Find a place to give. Charity, Wikipedia, doesn't matter. Find where you can give of yourself a little bit. Just give somewhere. And then put yourself on a pedestal. You're a queen. And you know your worth and you should. Okay? And be prepared to make a very quick decision. Something might pop up that you won't have time to think. You have to act quickly and act now. Okay? But put yourself on the pedestal and find a place to give. Okay?
Thank you so much, Alina. That was great and quick. And we've got Christina next and then Mike.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly say what came through while you were talking. The word alignment popped out for me. Basically, you will get what you're asking for, but the timing of why it's taking so long to come is because it's setting you up to think about what you're asking for. Is it aligning with who you are now? I'm seeing that you've outgrown a lot of your materialistic type of point of view and your mindset on how you pursued careers in the past. So just make sure what you're asking for actually aligns with who you are now. Because once you get that job, it's your job. But will you be happy and will it align with who you are at this moment? Also, I see that politics is going to influence or change the industry that you're moving into. So that's also kind of slowing down the time frame of why you haven't got the role yet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. And now we've got Mike.
So I'm going to take a little different tack than everybody else here has. What I see is, I think it seems like the past job or past experience you've had just recently have been very, very stressful. And it occurs to me that what you really need to do is just take some time to rest. You haven't taken any time to really rest and clear your mind. Take some time, take some rest, and I'm in agreement with everybody else in the sense that let the universe work its magic for you. You know, let it show you, it'll show you signs when it's time to get something. It'll show you signs on where to go, right? I'm almost 70 and I can tell you for a fact that that's what happens. But for right now, I think your best bet is to just kick back a little bit, rest, clear your mind, let your mind get some rest, do some other things that interest you, and just relax for a bit. Right? I think that's just what you need.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mike, and thanks so much, Marcel. So thanks for jumping in and letting us support you. And there's be a lot more support the rest of tonight if you hang out and stay. All right, next we've got Taj. Did you want to ask your question from the audience? Taj, get you unmuted if you're muted. I saw you over there. Where are you? I know you want to stay off the video. Taj. Let's see, I'm going to ask you to unmute. We can jump and go to the next question if you're not ready yet.
Okay, got it.
Great.
How can I access repressed emotions and memories?
How can you access, repressed emotions and memories? So one, I guess if they're repressed, usually our brains forget things, store things because there was something traumatic. So one is I would do it with someone that can really be supportive of you so that you don't get like overwhelmed by too much coming back at once. That's one thing. And I would recommend that you follow your body and follow the signals that you're getting from within because they're heading you in the direction that you want to go. To really listen to all those things. And I know I've got Rosemary that wants to say something, and I need your video on so I can bring you up on Spotlight, please. Yeah, great. And then we've got some other answers for you from Kelsey and Brenda and Crystal. So thanks for a great question.
And it's a very, very good question. Our brains tend to go in a million different miles every moment. So one of the main things I recommend is quieting the mind, starting to meditate and asking yourself those questions. What is it that you are trying to connect with that you're having difficulty? And then allowing that information to come. Journaling is going to be a big way to recall a lot of that information. You'll just begin to, after you ask those questions, you'll start to get some insights or things that happened in the past. Write them down. And then after a week or so, go back and take a look at what it is that the universe has been trying to tell you, what's been breaking free. And just continue to do that, and you'd be surprised how much you can connect with the Akash, especially those blockages in your mind. So yeah, meditation, journaling, and just allowing that information to come and reflecting on what it's telling you, and a lot will open up for you.
Thanks, Rosemary. Kelsey is next.
Yeah, so I specialized in an approach that deals with this type of thing. It's called somatic processing. There's different names for that. But basically what it is kind of like Lorelei said, it's like getting in deeper touch with yourself and your body. Our body has a lot of wisdom, and so it stores our energy, right? So it's important to go back to these things to like start to build that deeper connection with yourself. And also cleaning your energy will really help with this process, because as you clean your energy, then these things that you need to address come up naturally without you even really having to control it with your mind. And then you can work on clearing that with like the somatic processing, and however else you like to clear energy.
Thanks, Kelsey. Next, we've got Brenda.
Yes, thank you.
6 points. I've got the 5. So one bullet left.
I've been through various times of trauma, and I think it was right for Lorelei to stress there that there's a reason our mind we forget things. So I just want to suggest that you make sure that if you need extra help in dealing with it with a kind of profession, a certain kind of professional, that you do that. I have found that REM has been helpful to me. I have found it was helpful to watch what kinds of patterns I find.
Can you just say what REM is?
It's I'm using the wrong word. REM is rapid eye movement. What's
EMDR?
Thank you. Yes, thank you. That one has been helpful. I got to some repeating bad dreams meant from a past life with a very good hypnotherapist that worked in past life regression. I think there's lots of modalities that are very helpful to you. It's just be aware and compassionate with yourself that you get all the help you need in going down this path. Okay.
Thanks, Brenda. Next, we've got Crystal, then Sheila, and then Susanna.
Hello. um, so change your view on time if you want to access the past or future when you're doing the meditation. Envision that all is now. That will help you access it. Also, when you try to remember or you set yourself in that position or memory in your mind, your body is able to remember it. So somebody just said, be careful doing it because our body's like atoms and protons and neutrons, so they don't know about any time. But if you could recall back to it, you could work through it, although it might trigger you. So make sure you have assistance in that. And then it's also in your DNA. Somebody else said, and Lorelai is great with DNA, but we have all we need inside of us, and we just have to ask it to activate. So I was getting to ask for help, ask your angels, ask your spirit guides, universe, whatever you believe in, because you're able to do that yourself. And definitely writing and preparing yourself and saying, hey, I'm going to accomplish this makes your atoms listen to you. So good luck.
Thanks, Crystal. Next, we've got Sheila.
Hi, I have to agree with everybody here with you were saying. There's lots of routes to your healing and to access your memories and emotions. I would recommend finding a hypnotherapist who does regression hypnotherapy, not only in regression in this lifetime, but also past lives. And I believe somebody brought that up already. So I just want to reinforce that. You can work with the hypnotherapist in a safe environment. If you have an reaction to your memories, they can help you process them on the spot. So that's my recommendation. Thanks.
Thanks, Sheila, and then Susanna. And then we're on to the next question.
Yeah, I'm just now training in cranial sacral, and I'm doing the work on myself as well. And I've released so much out of my body that's just been stored in there. And I've worked tons of years with therapists and all types of modalities. But I have to say the cranial sacral does just move stuff out, move the tension out of your body that's been, iced in there. So I recommend that with a good trauma therapist. Thank you.
Great, thank you. All right, thank you for a great question. Yeah, there are so many different ways to approach this, and do it in a way that feels really supportive to you and kind of in some ways trust your system that you're opening to things you can be with at the time and just have support available. All right, great. Let's see. So Paula is next. Paula, did you want to jump up and ask here on the screen? See where you are. It doesn't reorganize everybody with videos the way it used to, so I have to go find you. Paula, did you want to jump up on screen? I know we gave you some answers in the chat. Looking to find you. There should be a way I can get you that are going to ask questions up on stage waiting. All right, Paula. Okay, can't hear you, see you at the moment. All right, let's see. So next we've got Erin. Erin, did you want to jump up with us? Erin.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see me? Hi.
Let's see. I'm getting through to find you. I think I found you. All right, great. Yes, what is your question?
So I used to see the number 11 everywhere, and it was happening kind of suddenly, and I didn't know what it meant, and so I kind of just blew it off. But recently I've started to see the number 11 everywhere again, and the time when I was seeing it before was a time when I probably should have been paying attention a little bit more, and I missed some things that I'm now kind of paying for. I was just wondering, when I'm seeing this 11, is that a sign of something negative that I should be looking for, or positive, or does it matter? Like, is there a certain way this
Right,
goes?
what does it mean, and what should you be doing about this? That's
Yes.
great. So Rosemary's got some answers for you, and DoveLight does too.
This kind of deals with the metaphysical universe communicating with us. The numbers are very particular, the seeing 1111 is kind of telling you that you are on track. The universe is kind of guiding you, saying, hey, check this out. What you wanted might be over here. You know, pay a little bit more attention to this. It's not necessarily good or bad. It's just more or less an awakening to, or an awareness that something is happening on the track that you want. So it could be something, if it seems like it's giving you a negative feel, then it might be something that, hey, be aware of it, that you might want to stay away from. But if it's a good feeling and it feels like it's in the flow, you definitely want to jump on it and see where it could take you, because it's definitely a positive in the direction that you have chosen already.
Okay.
Good luck with that. That's a good thing.
Thanks, Rosemary. The next is DoveLight.
Hello, thank you so much. You are so intuitive. You are on point. You are very on point, because this the reason why you see in the 11 is because they want to bring to your awareness what were you thinking, what happened at the same time. That synchronicity is for you to become aware. There is something related that it's balance in your life, perhaps a new beginning, a way to make a choice to open a new path. However, they don't want you to rush so much. They don't want you to start trusting people or situations where you don't feel that it's right. So they'd rather you wait before you take a choice. You are meant to take a choice, especially if you want to involve finances or going to involve your financial stability. But it is about choosing a new direction. And you said it yourself. The last time I saw that, it was about something going to happen. It is not for fear. It is because awareness, because we have to lead by example. And sometimes the best way to help others to trust themselves is trusting ourselves. I actually been seeing 1111 yesterday in the morning and today in the morning. And I love that, because these numbers for some people might mean nothing, for others might mean something. How do we know it's for us? It's because we feel it in our soul. We go beyond, we're not looking, hey, let me see this sign, or let me see this sign. We feel it in our soul. So definitely pay attention. It's about to get in a state when you can take a moment to consciously make a new decision for a new direction. It's about to shift, and it must involve a lot of finances as well. Thank you.
Thank you, DoveLight. Next, we've got Matt.
Hey, Aaron, I'll just be quick. It's great. You're seeing synchronicity. There's a lot of stuff flowing. I always call it the first level of manifestation. Now just go to the next level. A lot of people just get stuck in seeing numbers, and it's cool and it's positive, but now go to the next level and like literally create what you want to create in the present and in the future. And remember, your brain can't tell the difference between past, present, and future. So create what you want right now. You can use the numbers as a jumping point, but you're going to keep seeing the synchronicity as you're talking about things. A truck will drive by with a pyramid as you're talking about pyramids, all kind of fun stuff that all of us experience. Most of us aren't even aware of it. We don't even notice it. But anyway, main point, go create your future and have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Next, we've got Alina, and then Christina, and then Brenda, and then Mike.
The 11th zodiac sign, if you start from Aries, is Aquarius, who is ruled by Uranus, which is a planet of surprise, and Aquarius likes a good party. So this is Jester. He's going. This is the very depiction of Aquarius. He's going. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't care. He doesn't have much to carry. I am going straight. Where straight? Straight is everywhere. Okay, where is it taking me? I don't know, nor do I care. I'm just going. Okay, so just go. Just trust the process, because that's what Aquarius does, and that's what Uranus teaches.
Okay.
Great, thank you. Next, we've got Christina.
All right, hello, Aaron.
Hi.
So when you were talking, specifically that 11 number is associated with your higher self. This is what I'm getting coming through from your higher self. It's whenever you see that number, that is specifically coming from your higher self, to pay attention to what's going on around you. 11 is also a spiritual master number, and 11 is associated with the spiritual side of mastery. So when you see that number, it's specifically tied to your higher self, which is telling you to pay attention and master whatever it was that either is going on around you, the thoughts that you were thinking about. reevaluate the situation that you're in, because in that moment, you seeing a number is your higher self letting you know that if you tap into me, I can help you through this and master this. Also, surprisingly, 11 also looks like the pause symbol. So whenever you see that number, pause, evaluate your thoughts, evaluate your surroundings, and literally silence yourself and tap into yourself, which will obviously tap you into your higher self. And she, the entity, whatever that is, will help you through whatever you're going through at that moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. We've got Brenda and then Mike.
I agree with everything everybody has said. I'm going to add a little tidbit to it. So 1111, referring to the mastery information, remember that could mean a culmination for you. So when you have a culmination, that means there's an ending and a new beginning. And that can make it feel scary, but it's not. It means that you've done something, accomplished something that your soul needed to accomplish, and now there's a new beginning. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Brenda. We've got Mike next.
Okay. The number 11 in the major arcana refers to the Justice card. And numerologically, 11 reduces to 2, which is this High Priestess. In all my years of reading, when these two cards appear in a reading, it talks about having to see things in your life objectively, without prejudice, and without judgment, even though it's a judgment card. But at the same time, to evaluate what you're doing and where you're going, and then follow your gut, follow your intuition, because your gut will never lie to you. It may tell you things you don't like or that you don't agree with, but it never, ever, ever lies to you, right? So see things as clearly and objectively as you can right now to assess what's going on. Follow your gut. Good way forward.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. And thanks so much, Erin, for your question.
Thank you.
All right, great. We have made it to the end of our intuitive panel. We are going to be having a lot of things start right now in the breakout rooms. And Eric, I saw you moved to a breakout room. Good job. So everyone, we're going to be moving to breakout rooms here in just a moment. So if you're on a computer, it's probably at the bottom of your screen. You'll see breakout rooms. It's 4 squares together, or it might be under more. If you're on a mobile device, it might be at the bottom of your screen, or it might be at the top left in blue. They keep moving these things around. It depends on which version of Zoom you have on your device. And I should get the recording all turned off now. So thank you so much for joining us at the fair today. We've got 3 more hours. You can find out more about all of our events at mewefairs.com, MEWEFAIRS.com. And we've got lots more online events coming.